Hello Taurus, welcome to our Medicine Wheel Tarot reading. The tarot reading is entitled Messages from the Four Winds. So right now, through the tarot cards and through the crystals, we will try to see what are the messages from the four corners of the earth through the four winds. So from the winds of the south, the color is red, the quadrant is red, and the spirit animal is the serpent. From the quadrant of the east, the winds of the east, we have here a dark quadrant which shows the mystery. By the way, the red quadrant symbolizes healing. So this one is related to healing and also being grounded in reality. That's why we have here also the crystals for the sacral and the root chakras. Now this one is for the solar plexus chakra, and this one is facing the mysteries of life. That's why it's dark. There is the mystery, the things that are not yet completely revealed to you. Okay, now we have here the tiger, spirit animal tiger. Now for the quadrant, the north quadrant, the winds of the north, the messages from the winds of the north symbolizes our communications or inspirations from the divine and from the spirit, and it is symbolized by the spirit animal, the crow. Now on the east, the eastern quadrant, by the way, this is white, the eastern quadrant is yellow, which is sunny. It relates to our relationship, and because it is related to our relationships, this is represented by the spirit animal, the wolf. Okay, so this is our medicine wheel, and we will try to see what is the message, or what are the messages from the four winds. Now from the winds of the south, the spirit animal, the serpent, I was looking at the obsidian, the black obsidian, and what I saw, the first thing is I thought there were flames in the sky, and then what came to me was so first I was looking at it, and what I saw were flames in the sky, but later on I started to look at it, and I think it represented watching the sunset. And the reason why it looks like there were flames in the sky is there were a lot of cirrus clouds. The cirrus clouds are the type of clouds that are usually formed by jet streams. So they are wave-like, as if fires that are flowing up. Okay, so the winds are very strong, and at this corner, somewhere here at the corner, so this is the sky. At this corner, I saw two people talking. So there are two people who are talking to each other, and they are watching the sunset, and the sky is red, and there are a lot of cirrus clouds that are like wave-like of flames in the sky. Now, I was looking at the red jasper, and what I saw from the red jasper is that they are just outside, I think, a cave-like structure or an overhanging ledge. It can be an overhanging ledge or a cave-like structure. So as they were watching the sunset, somehow they are just in the opening of a cave-like structure. Okay. Now, while I was looking at the tiger's eye stone here, what I saw were two people facing each other. The masculine is on the left side, and the feminine is here on the right side. They seem to be having a heart-to-heart talk. If we would relate this one here, two souls are finding stability and healing by watching the sunrise and the sunset. When I look at here with the tiger's eye, two people talking heart-to-heart makes me think that somehow these two people are attracted to each other because they are still in the process of getting to know each other. So they are still mysteries to each other, and they are drawn to each other. And so I feel the mystery that is being related to us by the wind of the west is that two people, masculine and feminine, are in the process of discovering each other. Now, with the winds of the north, what I saw with this lapis lazuli is the message is golden moments. The moment these two people are sharing are golden moments. Now, when you see it, the messages of the crystals are a little bit very specific. So, if it resonates with you, then this is for you. If not, then it is meant for somebody else. Now, what I saw here with the amethyst is a cup, and the message that came to me is a cup that is overflowing. I also saw a quarter moon. I don't know if these two people kept talking even way after the sunset and the quarter moon appeared in the sky. Or there's something about the cycles of the moon where the two of them are, or one of them is sensitive to the cycles of the moon. So this is what I saw with the amethyst. Now, this is quite interesting. With regards to the winds from the east, the winds of the east, the message is, what came to me here is cotton candy. So, what came to me is cotton candy. I don't know if one of them likes to eat cotton candy, or the clouds the next day were like cotton candy. So, this is what I saw here. The green adventuring, what it showed me is cotton candy. So try to see how it resonates with you or with this person that you are relating to. And what I saw here with the rose quartz is an angel. I don't know if the angel is the person that you are attracted to, or an angel is guarding the two of you. Okay. So what I saw is an angel here in the rose quartz. So with regards to the crystals, that is the message that I could get from the four winds. Now, let's try to see what are the messages of the four winds with regards to the tarot cards. For the south winds of the south, we'll be using the Heaven and Earth tarot cards. We'll get one card and we'll try to see what is the message. Okay. So the message here is the Hierophant. Okay. Hierophant can symbolize marriage. Could it be that these two persons, I don't know where you are you the masculine or the feminine energy? Well, it's a potential marriage partner. And it's something, the song that came to me is, we've only just begun to live. That song? The song of Karen Carpenter. We've only just begun. So in a certain sense, the two of you are still learning to adapt to each other. You are learning to, when you begin a new relationship, you are still learning to dance with each other. And so every once in a while, you step on each other's toes. So if you are just beginning in your friendship or romantic relationship, don't be surprised if there will be some little arguments or little things that hurts the heart. Well, it's normal because you're still in the process of learning. So these are the messages that I can see from this card. For some of you, this person can be a potential marriage partner. It can even be a soulmate. Another thing is that the two of you are learning something about life. It seems that when the two of you are together, there is a flow of ideas between the two of you. You share a lot of insights together. You know how it is when you resonate with somebody and you just do not run out of things to talk about. Something like that. Okay. Now, for those of you who are happily single, well, and this is just a friend, okay, well, it can still be like that. That the two of you, when you are together, you learn a lot from each other. But it can be also that when the two of you, which can be applicable to friendship also, or to romantic relationship, is that when the two of you are together, your spiritual growth seems to be quite fast. Okay. Now let's try to see what is the message from the Winds of the West through the tarot cards. We have here the Modern Spellcaster's Tarot. Okay, let's see what is the card here. We have here the Eight of Swords. Okay, so here is the Hierophant. Okay, I forgot to place it here. So the Hierophant can symbolize marriage or beginning of learning to be close to each other. And yes, the two of you are learning from the school of life. Now we have here the Eight of Swords. Now the Eight of Swords, you see here, there is fire. What comes to me is passion. Okay, there is passion, but because the two of you are passionate, you tend to hurt each other because you still do not know, you still haven't completely adjusted to each other. You're still in the process of learning to adapt to each other, so you're still discovering each other. So every once in a while you are passionate, and there are times you are passionately fighting. Okay, I don't know why it came to me. That's what coming to me. Okay, I seldom see romantic readings, but this time it seems like a very romantic reading for Taurus. You see, Taurus, you are there, and you are under fire. You are on fire. Okay, so you and this person, maybe the other person is also Taurus. No. You are very passionate, but at the same time you tend to hurt each other with words. Okay, maybe you're both fiery personalities, no? So it's a combination of being passionate. There are times when you are passionately attracted to each other, and there are times when you just fight. Okay, passionately fighting. Okay, now it can still be friends. No, there are friends like that. When they have a project, they're very passionate about the project and they work together, but then when they fight, they really fight. Okay, well, try to see if it resonates with you. Okay, for the Winds of the North, let's try to see. This is the Tarot of the Abyss. Let's try to see what is the message. Okay, Tarot of the Abyss, what we have here is the Knight of Pentacles. You know, it seems like, I don't know if the setting right now is you are in a rural setting, or you tend to enjoy going on tend to go on trips to nature. For some of you, maybe you like to go horseback riding. Okay. Both of you seems to have that attachment, closeness to animals, especially horses. Animals that are very intuitive, animals that are very sensitive. Cats, dogs, horses. They seem to be drawn towards the two of you, or at least one of you. They somehow feel a positive energy. They are drawn to your positive energy, or the positive energy of the other, of your special person. Okay, whether it be a friend or a romantic person. It seems that the two of you seems to be very close to nature, and I feel that when the two of you tries to be in touch with the divine, because this is related to being in touch with the divine, you spend a lot of time in nature, and through that nature hikes or moments in nature, you learn insights regarding life, and you receive messages from the divine. Now, when you look at it, these are golden moments. These moments with nature, these moments together are like golden moments, and these moments makes your cups overflow. flow. And makes your intuition grow. Maybe that's why there is the quarter moon here. I don't know if the first quarter moon or last quarter moon. It's a quarter moon. I think your intuition is developing, and the animals are noticing it at the same time. These are golden moments of growth. Here, two people talking on fire. There are moments of passion and moments of passionate arguments. Okay. Let's try to read the messages from the Wings of the East. And here we have the Light Seer's Tarot. Now, we have here the Two of Wands. Okay. I think the two of you are deciding right now. Should we go a step further or should we remain as friends? Okay. So I feel if there is a possibility for it to be a romantic relationship, but the two of you are not yet decided, because you are also happy just being friends. I mean, even when there is no attachment to the two of you, you're just happy being together. So right now you are deciding, and I think the two of you are not in a hurry. It's the song again comes, we've only just begun. Okay, you're just beginning to live. Okay, so you're just beginning to, and so yeah, well, don't be in a hurry. But you are deciding whether the two of you will take a step further, closer, or remain friends. Okay, well, it's still early. Just enjoy the moment. Enjoy each other's company. Let's try to end with an oracle card. We have here the Guiding Light Oracle. Okay, let's see. The Blame Game. Okay. It's time to take ownership of the life you are creating. Okay. Blame Game, I think it's here. There are times you are passionate and there are times you argue. Well, you just accept the reality. You see here the similarities. These are rocks on fire. Here is Taurus on fire. Okay. Well, just accept that both of you are passionate and don't blame each other that both of you are passionate. You just learn to adapt to each other. When one is flaming hot, well, the other has to be cool and composed. Well, afterwards, the other one can be flaming hot and then the other one have already burnt out, okay, or burnt out all the anger. Then it's time for them to be cool and composed. It's just learning how to dance with each other and try to avoid the blame game. If you commit a mistake, then say, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. And then I begin again. Can we begin again? Something like that. There are different ways of saying sorry. And it doesn't have to be directly. You know how it is sometimes. We wait for the other person to say sorry before we reconcile. Well, if you really care for each other, then because an argument requires two people to disagree. So it requires two people to disagree. So if there is a passionate argument, both of you can say sorry. But you don't have to do it in a direct way. Some people find it hard to say directly they are sorry. But for example, if you had an argument and then you're not talking with each other, and then after 1 hour, the other person comes back, and then the other person asks you, could you please give me a glass of water? Well, that's already the person indirectly saying, I'm sorry, can we talk again? Okay, can we be in speaking terms again? Something like that. Sometimes they say sorry in an indirect way. Well, they already said sorry, then reconcile. Okay, something like that. I think since you are right now in a process of adjusting to each other, there will be a lot of moments when both of you will have to admit that you have committed some mistakes. The important thing is you value your relationships You value your relationship and you always try to make it grow. You learn from your mistakes and you try to do better next time. Don't use it as amos when you have another's argument. Both of you commit mistakes because you're still not yet adapted to each other. And, well, it takes time. But it takes two to tango. No? It takes two to argue, and it takes two also to be loving. It takes two to somehow make love grow. Okay, so this is what we can see. So I hope it resonates with you right now, Taurus, and I hope you were able to gain some insights that could help you in your present life situation. Thank you for the likes and comments you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. I hope to see you again soon. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.